great to see you guys, even though I can't see you because this is a video, but I love you and I believe in all of you, as does Kelly. This is the third time we've tried to record this video. Now, just so everyone's aware.
Third time's a charm.
First time, I actually never hit record, and we got 8 minutes in and finished it, and I was really excited, and never hit record.
Video.
So, second time, I went on a rant, kind of like what I'm doing now, so I'm going to stop. So, what we're going to do is talk about PFI. What that is Project Financial Independence. It is a game that Dave and Kristen do every single year, typically in the fall with all of URA. Now, PFI, it's a lot like a fantasy football league. Typically, it's teams versus teams, and they compete head-to-head each week to see who wins, obviously, and whoever has the most wins ends up qualifying for the end. But what we're going to do is tweak it a little bit, okay? So our Project Financial Independence is not a team-based Project Financial Independence. It's an IBOship based, which means if you're a single IBO, you are building this competition by yourself. If you are a couple, okay, that counts. So couples out there, just take use of it, because anytime I do something that counts as a point or Kelly does something that counts as a point, that's 2 points, okay? So point, make sure you guys utilize that. But it's going to be 7 weeks long, all right? Now, being that it's 7 weeks long, we are going to be doing Sunday at 12:01 a.m., all the way until Saturday at 11:59 p.m. is each week. The only reason why I'm separating everything into weeks is it allows me to kind of keep track of points a little bit better and kind of let you guys know where the standings are. But it's also going to let us recognize who is the real champion that week, and they get the URA belt on Thursday nights, and basically they get bragging rights for a week. But it's 7 weeks long, and it's a continuous count. Now, write this down. April 15th, when we go to conference, at noon that day, points are done, okay? Why does that matter? Because if it's 752 points is where someone's at and they're number one, and then at 12:01 you text me that you had 3 other points you forgot to submit that would have put you in first place, I'm sorry, snooze to lose, you don't get the grand prize. This is a time-based, accountability-based game, which is awesome. And you guys are going to see huge growth in your teams from doing this competition. But let's go on and get into the fun stuff now that you guys kind of understand the peripherals and the parameters. But the grand prize, Kelly, care to share with them what the prizes are?
So I know that Jordan's talked to everybody about this a lot at briefings and things like that, but we have decided that the grand prize is going to be a steak dinner at Jeff Ruby's. I don't know if anybody's ever been there before. It's incredible food. They have like the top 10 best mac and cheese in the whole entire world, which everybody knows on this team is my weakness. So we're really trying to get that grand prize. Also,
we gonna get it. We gonna get it. I'm sorry, continue.
Also, we decided we were going to throw in a little bit of extra prize. So, Jordan's going to talk about that a little bit.
Bonus prize. Okay, cool. So, grand prize winner, there's only one. If you ain't first, you last. Okay? That's a little Ricky Bobby for you. Shake and bake. But that's a grand prize winner. But I decided, after talking with Kelly, and she had some great ideas with this, that second place, third place, and fourth place, so these other 3 are going to qualify for a bonus prize, okay? We're going to call it the top 3 finisher prize. Grand prize winner, you are also included in this. So technically 4 IBOships are going, but we are going to treat you guys to this, and it is going to be a Cincinnati Reds game sometime at the end of May, beginning of June, during a weeknight when it's out of prime business building hours, okay? And this is a reward, okay? This is not a, we're going to a Reds game to meet new friends. Like, if you guys meet new friends at a Reds game, you're a real business owner. Like, that's just something that is in your blood. But this is a reward. This is something that we're just going to go celebrate successes and have a great night together.
Spend time with each other and just get it, kind of hang out, relax. It'll be a lot of fun.
Correct. And obviously, Kelly and I being in one of those top 4 places, if we weren't hypothetically in a top 4 place, it would be the top 4 IBOs that would go with us. But if we are in a top 4 IBO place, we're going to be number 1, by the way, then the other 3 people get to come. So 5th place, I'm sorry, that doesn't count. So those are the prizes, grand prize, and then top 3 finisher prize. Now, what we're going to do is chat about the points and how the points work, because that's what everyone is really focused on. Now, how I want these done and recorded, okay? You guys are all used to texting me when you meet a new friend and when you show a plan and when you sponsor someone. I want you guys to keep doing that because I want to blast that out to the team. However, keep doing that. But when it comes to PFI recording points, for starters, number one, text me, not Kelly. Text me. I'm the one that's keeping track of all these points. That's number one. Number two, I need you to send me a synopsis of every point you've accumulated that day at the end of that night. It's going to help keep things very easy for me to track. Remember, there's 26 IBOs playing this. I don't have time to text you guys individually and say, like, hey, blah, 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 did you do your points today? Like, I don't have time for that. This is as Kelly loves to put it, it's an accountability-based system. Like, text me your stuff. But what that looks like, there are 4 different tiers of points. If you do something in the action-based point system and something in the growth-based point system and a new customer-based point system, at the end of that day, I want you to say, for us example, Jordan and Kelly met one new friend. Jordan and Kelly showed a personal plan. Jordan and Kelly did our reading today and listened to an audio. Total points, 4. Text that to me because at the end of the day, I'm just going to see, oh, sweet, Jordan and Kelly did 4 points today. Go over here to my tally system. 4 points for them, okay? I will not include any other prior texts you've sent to me that day. So if you've shot me a text at 4 o'clock that you met a new friend and 7 o'clock showed a personal plan, but you didn't send me a synopsis that night, I'm not going to remember, just to be honest, to go through and just give you guys points. It's your accountability to text me what you've done, okay? And with a Jeff Ruby steak dinner on the line, I would do it. Now, how the points work. Action-based points. 1 point for every new friend you meet. Every new friend, okay? Now, I will give you 5 bonus points every time you meet 3 new friends in one day. So what do I mean by that? At 4 p.m. in the afternoon, let's say you meet a friend. At 5 p.m., you meet a new friend. At 6 p.m., you meet a new friend. That's 3 points. I will now reward you 5 bonus points.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that one. Sorry.
So that's 8 points, okay? Now let's say at 7:30 you meet a new friend. That's a point. At 8 you meet a new friend. That's a point. And let's say at 10:30 you meet a new friend. That's 11 points. That's an additional 5 bonus points because you met 6 friends. That's 16 points that day, okay? So you can really rake in the points with new friends. Now, showing a personal plan, 1 point. Getting that personal plan into a follow-up and actually doing the follow-up is a point. And any personal, not depth, personal GSRs is how many points? 10 points. Which is awesome. Now, personal circle. This is the other tier of points. This is by the 5th of the month. 5th of the month. So this is between your ditto and customers, okay? You have 2 opportunities to earn these points. March 5th. When's the other one?
April 5th.
There we go. Now, how it works is 50 PV to 99 PV, 2 points. 100 PV to 199 PV, 4 points. 200 PV to 299 PV, 6 points. Anything over 300 PV, 8 points. Okay? Now, new customers, 0.01 PV to 25, 1 point. 25 to 50 PV, 2 points. 51 to 100, 3 points. 101 to 150, 4 points. Anything over 151 points, 5 points. Because good for you. You got a new customer that dropped money over 151 points.
And they love you,
points
obviously.
That one day.
Good for you.
And that's 1 customer, by the way. That's not, I had 4 customers all do 50 points. That would be 4 customers with 50 points would actually be 8 points because that's 2 points each. So make sure these are uno customeros. I'm sorry, I'm doing that. All right, last tier, growth points. Okay, these are gimme points. These are things that you should just be doing already, but they are just like you should have these 3 points every night. First one is read 15 minutes every day from a self-help book. Read 15 minutes a day from a self-help book. Harry Potter and Twilight are not self-help books.
Or a Mindy Kaling book. Not a
Mindy
self-help
Kaling's
book.
not a self-help book. I'm sorry, Kelly. Yeah. Self-help books. So these are URA books. These are, self-help books. I mean, there's no other way to put it. 1 point. Listening to an audio every single day, 1 point. Now here's the last growth point. Draw your group out every day, 1 point. Now, the last one here, drawing your group out every day, I am going to require an accountability with that. At the end of every week at phone teams, I need to see all 7 sheets or 5 sheets or 3 sheets, however many times you drew your group out that week, to prove to me that you were drawing that out. I want to actually see that because that's something that I don't want someone to just draw their group out, pin it on their wall, and claim 7 points every week. I'm sorry. I actually want to make sure that you're drawing your group out because it's a part of the 9 core habits of drawing your group out and seeing it. Plus, when you draw your group out every night, you will see where on your team you need to be spending your time. You'll be like, wow, we be
able to visualize everything that's going on your team.
And then you can dream build. You can say, you know what? I'm going to sponsor this guy, and this guy. I haven't even met them yet, but this is where I want to sponsor them. And when you see it out, it makes you more excited because you're viewing your goals every day. So really important that you guys do that. But I'm going to go ahead and throw these points up right here at the tail end of the video. You can screenshot that or go back and highlight it for notes. It's a lot easier than me typing up a PDF and sending it to everyone. I mean, if you want, I can text it to you, but easier if you just look at it here in this video. But to refresh everyone, PFI, 7 weeks long. It is going to be an all-out blitz. It's going to be awesome. We are so excited to go to this steak dinner or have to award it to anyone that deserves it. And finishing the top 3 finishers going to this Reds game with us. But excited to see all the growth that comes from this team. And here's why. The last kicker I'll talk about in this video. We need 23 IBOs as a squad to go over the bonus scale, which will bring Dave and Kristen out to Ohio and get a business briefing set up in a hotel, which is awesome for everyone on the team. Now, here's what's really cool. I remember when Dusty and Ashley went over the bonus scale, they were told they needed, I think, 25 IBOs at the time, and it was anyone's game. Anyone's game. So what do I mean by that? The 23 IBOs that need sponsored, all 23 could come from George and Gabby. All 23 could come from Luke and Maria or Bob and Lana. They could come from Adam and Sarah. They could come from John Brooks. They could come from Chris and Sarah. They could come from Whitney. Like, it doesn't matter. They can come from us. It is anyone's game. Any one of you can be brand new arrows between now and conference. Any single one of you can be brand new 2,500s, 4,000s making an extra G a month. An extra $1,200. Trust me, it's worth it. It's worth it. So this is anyone's game, and we're going to utilize PFI to help us crazily build this business because I don't know about you guys, but I'm fired up that Dusty and Ashley are going Emerald this year, and of their 3 teams, we've always been their last team. We've always been their 3rd leg. And as of 2 months ago, January, we became their first team as of Ditto Day. That means on the 1st of the month, all of us doing our Dittos, we're their #1 organization. And we're holding strong their 2nd organization because of the PV and the volume we're at right now. Let's go on ahead and freaking stink and take over and be Dusty and Ashley's #1 leg. Let all the haters see that we are mean business. We're building a huge URA squad out here in Cincinnati, and things are going to be awesome.
Continue to just keep working hard, everybody. We are so, so proud of you.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Can't wait to see it. Bye.